Okay, it's really helpful if you've got some cribbing to put the transmission on, otherwise you won't be able to get it all together. Fork goes towards the side with the shifting mechanism, and we just slide it on through the bearing and line it up. I'm going to put a couple of, and get it onto the, there we go, and then just line up the bolt holes, and that's it. There isn't any other way of getting this on with the bell housing in place. It's not possible, which is good. That means the bearing won't ever come out. All right, I'll get this snugged up and then I'll torque it to spec. Alright, it's working the way it's supposed to. Got this idea from watching a guy on YouTube pulling a pilot bearing out of a Jeep. I've got a bolt and a nut and a hex wrench. I've got the bolt or the nut head in behind the bearing, and the hex wrench is helping it stay in there. The pilot's coming out, which is good. I'm probably destroying the hex wrench, but that's okay. There it goes. Well, it's partially out. I'm going to give it another shot here. I guess I need a longer bolt. I bottomed it all the way out, but I got most of that bearing out. It's almost out. I might be able to get it with a hook. If not, I need a longer bolt. Story of my life. Well, that method worked. I just needed to have a thread that was long enough. Ended up having to use some washers to extend the reach, but it came out. All right, time to put the flywheel on. It's oriented. Actually, the holes in the flywheel line up with the holes that are here. So there's one that's not threaded that can be used as a pin to hold it in, but I don't need that. I just have to line up one bolt at the top just to get it in. There we go. Helps if you push it in all the way. Okay, so that one is just holding everything in place. I will remove it again. I will, in order to put some thread locker on. All the bolts need to have thread locker, and they all need to be tightened to 60 foot-pounds. All right, torque wrench is set to 60 foot-pounds. There is 60. 60. 60. There we go. Torque check. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. Yep, everything's at 60. Okay, good. Next is to put the clutch on. All right, when you're putting the clutch in, first of all, make sure your hands are clean. You don't want to get any grease on any of the friction surfaces, both front and back. There is a directional way of putting these on, and it's marked flywheel side, so I did that. This will go on the flywheel side. I've put the alignment tool in the right direction here, so I'm gonna stick that in the pilot hole. That'll hold it in place. Then I put on the outer part of the clutch. I'm going to line this up. There are 6 bolts to this, and each of the bolts are also torqued with Loctite. They're torqued to 35 foot-pounds. So I'm going to get one of these, or a couple of these, lined up. Yeah, I'm going to need 2 in order to make that work. And it's going to want to pull in. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Give me a second getting this lined up a little bit more. There. That's got to go in. Get my fingers out. Okay, I'm gonna get my bolts all put in here. I need a 9/16. The clutch plate is spring loaded, so you've got to torque it to go around. Once you get 4 or 5 in, then you can start putting the bolts in permanently. So I've got 5 in right now. I'm going to have to remove them one at a time and put the Loctite in. But the last one you can put in and not take out. So I don't lose track. I'm going to go from here all the way around, and then I'll go and torque them up to the torque specification of 35 foot-pounds. All right, they've all been pre-bolted up and tightened up. Now I'll get to the 35 foot-pounds. There's 35. There's 35. 35. 35. 35. And there, 35. Now torque check. I'm going to go torque check all the way around so I don't miss anything. There's 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. And I think I've already done this one, but I'm going to do it anyways. 35. Okay, good. Everything's on there. Now, to bolt up the transmission. Woohoo! That'll be fun. Well, that was a trick. I ended up using cribbing, as you can see, underneath the transmission. I had a little bit of a scare. My engine was closer to the boom, and it wouldn't go down far enough for me to get the cribbing underneath and everything moving. So I took the bolt out and started to drop the boom, and the boom almost went boom. Fortunately, the cribbing stopped it. But that was interesting. I was able to I used to come along to pull that back up a little bit, but in any case, transmission's on. Got it all sucked up. It turns with the crank. Tested that out, so nothing's bound up, ready to go. All right, just a couple more things. I got to clean up the engine compartment. And then I think I'm ready to put this engine and transmission in. I'm going to try to do it as one piece. We'll see how that goes.